Last night I did a scheduled upgrade of QuickBooks for a client. 1 server, 10 desktops, 3 databases. Went well. As usual with an upgrade like this, I'm scheduled to be on site the next day for a couple of hours to help out / answer questions about the new version. In this case scheduled for Monday morning, since like most offices they're closed over the weekends. Cell phone rings this morning at 7:30 a.m. I don't recognize the number, so I ignore it. They then proceed to call back continuously for the next 10 minutes, never leaving a message until the last call. I listen to the message. It's from a staff person at the client where I upgraded QuickBooks. Irate as hell, yelling QUICKBOKS is broken. I can't do my job. This is going to cost the company tens of thousands of dollars. You better damn well get this fixed. Get over here. Call me back immediately, etc. So I remote into the remote desktop server, verify that all is well, take a deep breath and call her back. She proceeds to berate me until she runs out of breath, never tells me what the problem is but instead focuses on how her inability to enter some transactions she didn't get to Friday is going to cause the end of life on this planet. After several minutes I finally get her to tell me what problem she's having when she runs the program. IT won't start. Does it give you an error message when you try to start it? What do you see? I can't run it. There's no icon on the desktop. You need to get out here and fix this now. You're killing the company. I remote into her system. The icon is there, in the exact same place as it was before, but it's a different icon. Still titled QuickBooks of course, but it's a different color. I tell her to watch the screen, double-click it and of course QB comes right up. I remind her that this is a new version and that some commands/screens will look a bit different. She accuses me of screwing around with it just to make things more difficult for her. I tell her that's not the case, ask her if there's anything else I can do to assist. A couple more ugly comments from her and we end the call. My phone system sends me voicemails as emails with MP3 attachments. I forwarded the email to the owner of the company and told him I expect to be treated more professionally in the future. Frankly, I hope it costs her her job. Screw this and to hell with people like this. Monday update * went into the client's office this morning to assist with any issues they might have with the new version of QB, none to speak of. Complainer stayed out of my way, literally left her desk while I was in the vicinity. As I was getting ready to leave, the owner of the firm called me into his office this morning and apologized for her voicemail tirade, said he'd have a talk with her. I was cordial, told him no need to, etc., and didn't bring up her behavior when I was trying to help her. As I left, he had her in his office and was playing back the voicemail. About a half hour later she called and apologized. Sounded very beaten down. It was clear he'd given her a major tongue lashing. Her apology was about as enthusiastic as that of a 6-year-old caught stealing cookies, but I took the high road, thanked her and told her I'd be happy to help her in the future. Didn't say any of the many things I would have liked to, because reaming her out is not worth pissing off the guy who writes the checks. Pretty much what I expected to happen. The owner's a solid guy. Has been a client for over 12 years.